Hi guys, welcome to F1 Podcast. It's great to be back and to be speaking with you guys today and sharing our thoughts on the goings on in Formula One. Pep, welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to doing this video, Max. There's been a summer break in Formula One, so a slight lull, but there's no lull for us, Max. I've been checking the F1 news website still every day, and I don't really like the summer break. I understand why they do it. It's winter here in Sydney, the end of winter in Sydney.
Thank God.
Yeah, so it's still lovely and nice, but yeah, I don't like these breaks, Max. I'm not a big fan.
No, not a fan myself, mate. And we find ourselves towards the latter part of the break, heading into my favourite circuit. I'm sure yours and a lot of F1 pundit circuits, Spa-Francorchamps. And I just like saying Spa-Francorchamps because I'm Australian and I don't speak French, but I love saying it, mate.
Mate, we've
Best
got
track.
we've got the anticipation of this little break with Mark Webber leading the World Championship. We've got
Sorry, who's leading? Who's
yeah.
leading?
This is actually Max's cap. I've just borrowed this cap, but this is Max's Mark Webber cap, and he's leading the World Championship, and we've got this little break to think about that, Max. And Spa's next year, and I can't wait.
Yep.
Can't wait to see Spa. I look forward to it every year, yeah, it's great.
A couple of things that have been going on in the little break. I guess you'd all be over them. The Ferrari little debacle, mate, that we had recently. I'll call it a debacle, call it cheating, call it what you want, call it team orders maybe.
Yeah.
Where we had Fernando Alonso getting ahead of Felipe Massa.
Yes.
That's coming up in the court of arbitration, mate.
Yes, well, I've already done my little rant video where I said that I was happy that they'd been given a fine because I think an immediate fine is important. What's more important, Max, is for Ferrari to lose their points in the Constructors' Championship. So basically it sends a message that if you're going to do team orders, if we're going to make these things banned, then you won't get any points as a team and you'll get a fine as well. So I hope that they lose their points. And I hope that next time they do their team orders, Max, they're a little bit smarter about it, because I think if you're smarter about it, you actually won't have to pay the fine because no one will know.
Yeah, they still haven't perfected it yet, have they, our dear friends at Ferrari? 2002 Austria, I guess we all, that came to the forefront of all of our minds, where Rubens begrudgingly let Michael through on the last lap.
Yeah.
This time around, it was Fernando Alonso being given the from Felipe Massa and Rob Smedley. Come on, mate. It was a bit too obvious for all of us, and I'm disappointed to hear it. Do I think that team orders have been banned ever since Austria 2002? Not in your life. Absolutely not. But there's a way to do it and there's a way not to do it, and if the FIA think that team orders have been banned, then they're whistling Dixie as far as I'm concerned. And I was just disappointed for Massa and not only that, but for his fans.
Yeah.
It was so blatantly obvious that he was quicker, and he was set to win the race, mate.
Yeah, I think there was a disappointed Brazilian crowd waiting for him back in Brazil, where they're saying, "What were you doing?"
There were
mate?"
disappointed F1 fans.
Yeah.
I mean, us two were like, "What? Again?
Yeah.
Again?" If you're going to do it, there's surreptitious ways to do it, I guess. And let's be honest. I mean, let's cut to the chase. Let's not talk any bullshit here. Every team has team orders. Okay, they all do. But this was so blatantly obvious.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about a scenario during this week where if you said to one driver you're in a fuel saving mode, and you said to the other driver go for it, you got plenty of fuel as possible. If at the end of the race, if the guy who's having the fuel saving mode put on him has still got heaps of fuel, will the FIA audit that and say, well, he's still got 5 litres of fuel?
Good call. Good point.
Why did you tell him to fuel save? Like this. I think, how far do you want to basically police it, and also how can you do it subtly? I think we all know it's going to happen in Formula One. It's ridiculous to think that you're not going to do it. It's a question of when during the season do you do it. Where are your drivers in terms of points and that sort of thing, and being able to win the championship. Mate, do you agree with me that they should lose their points? That Ferrari should not get their constructors' points?
Yeah, I do. I do agree with you that Ferrari should lose their constructors' points. I don't feel that Felipe Massa should be penalised in any way, shape, or form. He's got to follow what his race director tells him to do. Okay, as what Rubens Barrichello did in 2002. Rubens showed his disgust at the orders by allowing Michael to pass on the last lap. But when you think about it, you're a Formula One driver. Okay, you're in the pinnacle of motorsport, and you're winning by a country mile. And all of a sudden, you have some dude over your radio saying, you know, do the right thing, Tiger, and all that sort of thing. It goes against the very thing that these drivers aim for, which is to be the best in their field.
Yeah, there's been a few really good articles on the internet. One was on F1 Fanatic. I don't know if you saw that one, but about team orders and about how it's happened during history, and some drivers who have said, yep, okay, and others who have said, no, I'm taking the win, mate. Yeah. Like, that's it. I don't care. I'm going for it. Yeah. So,
and it's always going to happen. So none of us should be under any illusions that
the
team orders don't exist.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
There's no debate about that.
Absolutely, especially when you're a team, and I'm just going to throw this out there, that happens to have their number 2 driver, which incidentally that doesn't exist in Formula One apparently. Their number 2 driver is actually beating their number 1 driver, whether that's through points or whether that's through the team designating someone else being their number 1 driver. If that number 2 driver's currently winning, well, that's you done. You're not allowed to win.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And I just think that's wrong.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon for the next video.
Gotcha.
Bye.